Are you auditing your vendors or just checking boxes? Today, we're going to look into assessments and why they're still important. As I've been out speaking at various conferences over the past year, I've heard more and more about how automation is replacing the need for assessments, how continuous monitoring technologies are making assessments outdated. Well, I just don't think that's true. And I think for a truly comprehensive vendor risk management program, you really need both. And today I'm going to talk about why. Too many organizations rely on tools that flag certain deficiencies that appear on internet-facing attack surfaces, open databases, expired certificates, deprecated software. Is that enough? It's not even close. It's important, but it's a very small piece of determining the true hygiene of a vendor that you're working with. An automation tool that looks at internet-facing attack surfaces is important. It can give you alerts. It can notify you of point-in-time changes that cause elevated risk. But what it doesn't give you is the deeper insight needed and gained from a comprehensive assessment. One of the important facts that I've been bringing out when I talk recently is that with continuous monitoring, any one of the current applications is available, including ours. You don't even cover 60% of the topics reviewed in a SIG Lite. And that's one of the reasons why assessments are still important. They allow you to go deeper in your vendor's organization to determine what elements of risk there are below the surface, behind what you can determine from looking at their assets. For example, continuous monitoring functions like our own can identify gaps, but they can't identify why those gaps matter. They can't identify things like, what are you doing with training for your employees? What are you doing for disaster recovery plans? What are you doing for redundancy? All those types of training and policy information can only be determined by an assessment, by collecting evidentiary documents and reviewing deeper processes within your vendor network. This is where thoughtful assessments come in. When done right, they ask vendors to explain what they're doing in governance, in training, in incident response, not just what protections they have, but how they implement them. You're not just ticking boxes. You're looking for patterns, for gaps, for signals that indicate overall risk maturity. We've built our platform to do all of these things: automate the repetitive, surface anomalies, and prompt human review where it becomes necessary. Real risk management involves depth of analysis. If you're not asking better questions, you're not going to get better answers.